Hello, and welcome back to Happily Committed. My name is Coach Adrian, and I wanted to talk about a topic that is a little bit difficult to talk about, but that's absolutely essential. A client of mine asked me about having feeling for someone else while married, and they felt so guilty and they didn't know what to do because in some ways they wanted to follow their heart and to try to explore the potential relationship that could be. And at the same time, their head was telling them not to go that route. They were afraid to hurt their kids. They were afraid to hurt their families and friends. And they reached out, wanting to know what to do. If you have feelings while married, should you act on those feelings or should you perhaps try to suppress them? And the answer was none of the above. None of the above. It's absolutely essential for you to take a step back and to remember why you chose to commit yourself to this partner of yours. Relationships are hard. You will be tested continuously. And sooner or later, you're going to find yourself in a position where you're distracted if you don't continuously nurture the plant. And instead of trying to make this person feel guilty, I tried to help them analyze how we got to where we got. Why did they find themselves attracted to someone else instead of investing their time, effort, and love into creating the relationship that they really wanted with their significant other? And quickly, as we were going through our coaching session, it became clear that they had neglected each other, that they were both focused on career and on kids, and they were living parallel lives while living under the same roof. And so they had opened a breach whereby another man could come and provide this woman with attention that she so desperately craved. And so she wasn't so much in love or having feelings with someone else as much as she was in love with the attention that she was all of a sudden getting. And she quickly realized that it was possible for her to get her husband to give her that attention if she went about it the right way, if she trusted in her marriage and in this person the way that she did in the early stages of their relationship. You're going to go through different seasons and you will be tested and challenged in different ways. And unless you take the time to nurture your relationship on a weekly basis, take time to not worry about the kids or the job or the bills or your parents or your pets, and just focus on being with each other, on reconnecting, both in a physical and intimate way, but also just as friends. Because I see too many couples who stop being friends and who are just basically partners on their life journeys. And don't feel guilty if you have feelings for someone else while married. It doesn't make you a bad person, but it does basically convey the fact that you need to make sure that you protect yourself and your relationship and your marriage along the way. Not all relationships are meant to be salvaged, but you need to make sure that you do everything possible before ending your relationship. Otherwise, you may be filled with remorse and regret. I can't tell you how many people I see ending a marriage or a relationship because they feel like their partner is the cause of their unhappiness, only to realize later down the road that they're not happier, that their problems have basically shifted. They're carrying those issues and those problems with them after a separation. And sometimes it's then too late to rebuild that has been broken. So my advice to you, if you find yourself having feelings for someone else while married, is to take a step back, to distance yourself from this other person that has become a distraction, and to do everything possible to work on your marriage, to create that happiness and to create the relationship that you want with the person that you've committed your life to. Because it's the only way to experience deeper and deeper and deeper feelings of love. The distractions, the honeymoon phase, will never fulfill you. It's healthy food versus fast food. And fast food may be tempting, but you always regret having that meal. At least that's my experience after having had it, because I realized that it wasn't as fulfilling and gratifying as I thought it was going to be. Either way, you have a lot of courage. You have a lot of courage for seeking answers, for trying to do the right thing. And I believe that you have it in you to do the right thing. And the right thing is to make sure that you leave no stone unturned, that you do everything that you can, that you seek the support that you need through these videos, through our seminars, or through other paths that you may have found on the internet, through the support that you may have in your network, to make sure that you do everything that you can to nurture and strengthen your bond. This is our philosophy. This is what our life's work has become. We've helped for many years couples who were going through breakups get back together. And it seems that after they got back together, our journey with a lot of clients had ended, only to find out later that they were going through yet another separation. That is why we created Happily Committed, to be of support every step along the way, to avoid crises and separations down the road. And that's how we want to be of service for you too. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for having the courage to be honest about the dilemma that you find yourself in. And if you have thoughts, questions, concerns, leave them in the comment section below. My team and I will be there to provide you with guidance every step of the way. Keep fighting the good fight, and see you soon on Happily Committed for another video.